Do you need a legal business entity to start an Etsy shop? That is what we're going to be covering in this video, so let's get into it. Bro, no. I'm trying to record a video. Say hi. All right, come on. Oh, Bruno. Oh, Bruno, no. Legs are cut. Welcome back, guys. My name is Hannah Gardner. If you're new to the channel, I teach people how to build businesses primarily on Etsy and Shopify, but we also cover a lot of other entrepreneurial topics on this channel as well. So if that is what you're into, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Do you need a legal business entity? Do you need to go to your state, to the federal government, and register a proper business in order to open an Etsy shop? And the answer to that is actually no, you do not. You can technically go to Etsy.com right now and open up your Etsy shop, your merchant account today with your social security number. When you go and do business under your social security number, legally this is called a sole proprietorship, which just means that you're operating a small business just under your name. You're not being protected by any legal business name. What are some of the benefits, I guess you could say, of opening up a legal business entity and actually doing business as a business versus just your personal name under your personal social security number? First biggest pro to having a legal business entity, in my opinion, as a small business owner, is you go to register your business in the state that you live, and you go, for instance, I'm in the state of Florida, you can go to the Division of Corporations for your state. Like for me, it's in somebiz.org, and I can go and start my business straight from the state. When I go to the state of Florida and say I want to register my business, what is going to happen is once you become a legal registered business in the form of a LLC, which is the most commonly formed business when you're a small business, and then after that I can go register my business with the IRS. What happens is you get something back called an EIN number, and this EIN number allows you to do a couple of different things. The first and foremost, it allows you to go to your bank, your local bank, and open up a business bank account. And why this is important is because when you're running your business and as you begin to make money, you can then separate your business expenses and your business income from your personal expenses and your personal income. And this becomes very important as you have more transactions inflowing and outflowing in your bank account. So when it comes time to doing taxes, it's a very black and white. What is your personal, what is your business expenses? Now, once you get this EIN number, which by the way is kind of like the equivalent of a social security number, but for a business, another benefit this will allow you to do is open up business credit cards, which I highly recommend you take advantage of the benefits of having business credit cards, not to go into debt, but to utilize the benefits of credit cards to leverage debt to open your business, but then also get points. There's a lot of different strategies. I have a lot of different videos on this channel of how I leverage credit cards, and I have one video that I actually showcase how I got $18,000 cash back in just credit card points. As your business starts to grow and your revenue starts to grow, your expenses also begin to grow. So you might as well be getting as much cash back as possible that you can then reinvest into your inventory or reinvest into your business to then make even more return. For me personally, those are what I foresee as the two biggest benefits, and especially when it comes to tax season, you're going to want to separate your business from your personal. And really, not only do you want to separate it, but when you do separate it, it allows you to analyze your business from a higher point of view to really see what's going on in your business, to see what was your marketing cost percentage out of the year, what was your cost of goods sold at the end of the year, how much did you pay in fees at the end of the year, what percentage was those fees at, right? You want to get your business to a point where you're analyzing it like this pie chart here, where every single expense is a piece of the pie of your business. And you need to know the pie chart in a form of percentage to kind of analyze where your money is being spent, followed by what actually is your net profit, right? And when you analyze your business like this pie chart here, you can see where in your business engine things are working well or things that need to get fixed from a higher level operational standpoint. So if you see that at the end of the year and you look at your profit and loss statement that your shipping cost percentage is eating up a large portion of your profit, you might want to consider, figuring out ways to cut down your shipping costs. Or if you see that your cost of goods sold column right there is too high, then you might want to start figuring out ways to get your costs down, right? And so it's important that you're looking at your business like this, because this is what's going to help you make higher level decisions about what things are working, and again, what things that you might need to change from an operational standpoint to improve that engine of your business. Arguably, another benefit that people will say that opening up a proper business LLC does for your business is that it protects you if you were in the case that your business was going to get sued. They can't go after you personally, they go after the business. So like if they want to sue you, they can go after your business assets instead of, say, Hannah, like my personal assets. We're small business owners, so it's not likely that you're going to get sued, but overall, I'm not an accountant, I am not a lawyer. This is something that I would recommend that you consult with your lawyer or your certified CPA. Another pro is that if you are an organization or a business that is planning on having employees, which most businesses do plan on having employees at some point. And I mean actually employees that work in-house, not overseas employees. If all of your employees are VAs overseas, then this doesn't really apply to you. But if you're planning on having employees inside of the USA and actually paid employees, so not 1099 contractors, in order to have employees, you have to be a legal business entity. At what point should you actually go and open up your legal business entity is another very commonly asked question that I get. One question that I have to ask you is, are you opening this business with the intention of going to the Super Bowl, or are you opening the business with the intention of just dabbling and dipping your toes in the water to see if you like how it feels, right? Like, are you intending on going to the high school game, or are you intending on going to the Super Bowl, right? If you're somebody that's coming into this game like all guns blazing, like I want to go to the Super Bowl, I'm not going to stop until I make this thing work, this is the only thing that I'm going to be focused on for the next couple of years, then I would say go ahead, go to your division of corporations for your state and open up yourself an LLC and just get it out of the way so that you don't need to worry about it when you actually have the day-to-day of the business happening. And that's how I was. Now, if you're somebody that's not super sure, you can go and open up an Etsy account with just your social security number, maybe go get a proof of concept with the business idea that you have to see if you actually want to go and move forward with this business idea, and then later add in EIN number to your Etsy account when you actually go and open up a legal business. So there's really no wrong answer. It's just, what is your mindset going into the business, and what do you want to prioritize? The steps of forming a legal corporation look something like this. Naming your LLC, selecting the state in which you want to operate your LLC. Next step is filing your articles of organization, which is essentially, like I said, going to Sunbiz and filing that LLC that you want to form and paying the $180, or every state is different. In Florida, it's $180. They're going to ask you to appoint a registered agent. Now, a registered agent acts as the point of contact for your business entity. And this is where all of your tax documents, all of your legal documents, they get sent to this registered agent. And this registered agent needs an address. And this address is public record. So if your business address is your home address, then a lot of times people don't want their home address to be public record on their business entity where anyone can just look it up. So a company like Taylor Brands, you can use their services to not only register this business, but then also get you a registered agent and essentially be able to ensure that your home address is not public record, and it will give you a registered agent address, and then all of that mail will get forwarded to your home address through them. And this is a legal person, and this is a very, very common thing for most corporations that don't want to have their address public to the world. The next thing is applying for your EIN number with the IRS. So the IRS, I can do that myself. The next thing is if you have any business partners where you need some type of operating agreement that is basically laying the foundation between you and your business partner, Taylor Brands will help you do that as well, as far as setting up a proper operating agreement, who gets what role is who, all the legalities of you and your partnership. You want to make sure that it is written out in a proper operating agreement with said partner. And then finally, once all of this is through, said and done, you can then go to your bank with that EIN number and open up a business bank account, followed by a business credit card if you want to leverage the credit card system to get those cashback rewards. So guys, I hope this video gave you some value. If you have any more questions, make sure you're commenting them down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.